Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Valery, and today, like the title says, I'm sitting down with one of my sisters. She's married. I'm going to ask her some questions. First of all,
hey, my name is Stella Azom.
She's being humble. It's barrister, please. Barrister Stella Azom. Thank you very much. And how long have you been? See, you people should just ignore the child in the background. It is unavoidable. Don't bother. Just allow us. Focus on us, okay? So how long have you been married?
8 years.
Imagine. These are Agbalagba, like elders in the game. First off, I'm going to just go and dive in randomly.
All right.
And first question is, why do you think courtship is important before marriage?
Okay, just to be very fast, in summary, you need to know who you're getting married to. It's true that you cannot completely know a person. Even after 8 years of marriage, you are still trying to know each other. But at least you need to have an idea, basic ideas, his likes and dislikes, his love language, your love language. You need to come to an understanding, basic things like, okay, how many kids do you want to have? Where are we going to be based? What kind of business or career choices, different things. Then you need to know if you are compatible. That's very important in marriage, because sometimes you hear people say, oh, I don't want to have kids, I don't want, and somebody else say, I want to have 4 kids. So these are the things you need to decide during courtship. Religion, what church to go to, choices to make basically. Some people say, oh, I want to raise my kids abroad, and somebody else says, no, I don't want to raise my kids abroad, I want to raise my kids in Nigeria. You already know that you're not compatible, like, unless you want to do the long distance relationship thing,
I've been quite curious about this question because recently I've been hearing some people say they've been in a relationship for 5 years, 4 years. I'm like, is that not too much? So in your own opinion, how long do you think is too long to stay in a relationship, like preparing for marriage?
This is my own opinion. I'm not a marriage expert or anything, counselor. I don't like Lord of the Rings thing, because like I said, yeah, it's good to court and to get to know each other, but you cannot even fully know each other. Every day you keep discovering. So like, unless probably both parties are young, maybe they met in university when they were like 18 or thereabouts, and they're not ready to get married to like maybe 25. Okay, fine, but me, I don't even know. 2 years, highest, I beg. I don't.
2 years, wow.
Yes, I don't like love. So you get to know the person and know even over no self.
She say over. So, sorry, do you mind me asking how long did you and your husband date before you got married?
Let's see. Just a year and few months. Yeah, a year and few months. Yes, a year and few months.
And they're happily married, so it doesn't really matter how long.
Yeah, really, you can't really know. I don't know if I can speak with Bodo. Saying matcha. You can't really know somebody completely. Yeah, you keep learning every day. So I think a year, 2 years, that's fine. Then unless, like I said, there are reasons. Maybe you are both young. Maybe you don't expect people who are 18 to get married. So, but don't allow somebody to do a lot of the things.
Beware, ladies, especially. My next question: how can a single person address some somewhat like unrealistic expectations that they have concerning relationships? So let me buttress my point. Like, what if the person has these thoughts that, oh, when I get married, like my husband will just be taking me out, I will be comfortable, life will just be sweet and just be flowing with milk and honey. Or maybe it will be my cash cow loading me with money. So what do you say about those type of unrealistic views?
Like you said, they are very unrealistic, and that's why a lot of people carry those kind of expectations into marriage and they become so disappointed. Yeah, you should expect something. Marriage is always full of expectation. You want your spouse to do this or that. At the same time, these things are not automatic. And if it doesn't happen, it shouldn't be a reason for strife or quarrel. Your husband is your cash cow. What does he even do for a living? How much does he earn? What kind of business does he do? We shouldn't put unnecessary pressure on our spouses. Yes, you expect your husband to treat you right, but you shouldn't even start comparing because so and so husband took her on vacation to Maldives, and you know that your husband doesn't earn so much. and you want your husband to do the same thing for you, you know, those are unrealistic expectations. That shouldn't even be, those are not the core of marriage. Like I said, those are like the extras. You know, our husband should take care of us, you know, but now saying he has to do so and so things, exactly, that lots of things you should consider. He might not even end up to that, maybe as at now, and you are trying to tell him to do this and that and that. So there are so many other things, like you said, they're unrealistic,
so they're out of it. All right, so how important do you think physical attraction is on a scale of 1 to 10? You can go back and check on my YouTube channel. I had this sit down conversation with a group of guys, and they were like, it's so important, it's very important. But so now from a married person's perspective, yeah, the other side, so how important is it?
When it comes to the issue of marriage, I don't like generalizing, you know, because what might be important to me might not be important to somebody else. So I might sit down here and say it's not important, but somebody else, it might be maybe with love language. I don't know if that's part of the love languages, you know. So, and I think especially for guys, you know, I can't speak for them. I think, you know, they're always physically attracted to, you know, whoever they, yeah. So most time, like they say, you use your eye to eat the food before you taste it, you know. So like some men will tell you, like ladies, I like ladies that are light in complexion, and no matter what you want to do or say is light. Some people say I want a lady that is dark, I want a lady that's, some men prefer chubby ladies. They'll tell you it has to be a chubby lady. Some prefer slim ladies. So, and I think the same thing for women. But even as much as that is important, I don't think it's so important, because when you get into marriage, really, even if you want a slim lady, she might give birth, pregnancy happens, and you know, so you're not going to say, oh, because she's no longer slim, I'm no longer interested, you know. So many things, there should be check and balances. I don't want to really put any general tag on it, but I think you should marry somebody you are attracted to, you know, because you also need to keep the fire burning in the marriage. It's not priority. I don't even think it's one of the first 5 important things. It's not, you know, but it's also important to marry somebody you are attracted to. So now when you are attracted to somebody, you doesn't stop there. You have to now move further and see the other attributes, qualities, and you know, other things. Now that's the first thing you see. That's the first thing that draws you to a person. But it's not necessarily what keeps the relationship. So yes, if you have something you like in a lady or a guy, I want a tall dark guy, I want to, maybe that should, but see, believe you me, a lot of people don't even end up marrying people that their spec. But personally for me, it's not really important for me, but I can't speak for everybody else, and I don't think it should be, because you see somebody that has all the spec you want and something goes wrong in the marriage. So it's not even one of the most important things, but it should be considered, but it's minimal.
All right, thank you so much so far. So I think, okay, I have 2 questions left, but it's like jammed up in one. It's like people that step into relationships because they are lonely, so they think that like marriage is the answer to loneliness. So the first one is like, what's your advice to people who step into relationship because they are lonely, and does marriage like get rid of loneliness?
No, marriage doesn't get rid of loneliness. And you step into a marriage just because you're lonely and you need a companion.
Just because you think, oh, let me just get somebody to do life with, that will not be.
It doesn't always work out. It doesn't. In marriage you need it. Most times your husband or your spouse or husband or wife can be your friend, your best friend, your companion, you know. But I don't like the idea of saying you think marriage can altogether cure loneliness. It doesn't work that way, because you see a lot of people who are married and are lonely, and I would even say most times it's even when they get married that they become more lonely, because now you think, okay, I'm married, I don't want to really hang out, I don't want to go to those things that make you have fun. You don't want to do those things now because you're married. Then now the spouse at home is not living up to expectations. Maybe he or she then steps out and goes, you know, out with their friend, or goes
maybe he's even busy,
or busy with work, or it could even be a long distance relationship. So marriage doesn't utterly cure loneliness, no. And you shouldn't step into marriage, you shouldn't get married just because you are lonely. That's not the basic thing.
So thank you very much, Barrister Stella Azam. Thank you for gracing my YouTube channel today. You guys, what are your thoughts? Comment below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time and you watch up until the end. Just subscribe because you already like this channel. Check out my other videos and have an awesome week. Bye.